Up until now, everything that we've talked about applies to most people. But if you own a business, this becomes a different conversation. Have you noticed that once you own a business, the rules around money start to change? As a business owner, income isn't the main issue. Profit isn't even the main issue. The real issue is what happens after the profit's made. Once your business earns money, where does that money actually sit? Most business owners end up with retained earnings and cash sitting inside the corporation. That money's usually parked and it's idle, and it's slowly eroded by taxes and inflation. What is idle capital actually costing you over time? Leaving money sitting still is still a choice. Idle money isn't compounding efficiently, and it isn't protected properly, and it isn't positioned strategically. What happens over 10 or 20 years if large amounts of capital never get intentional structure? Corporations already think in systems. They already operate on balance sheets. They already value stability, predictability, and control. And this structure, it scales more efficiently inside a corporation, and it amplifies long-term outcomes. And it also reduces friction. Why do you think large corporations and institutions use insurance so differently than individuals? This conversation isn't about tax tricks or loopholes, clever accounting. It's about capital efficiency, control, and long-term positioning. What if the goal isn't minimizing taxes this year, but optimizing capital for decades? Everything you've seen so far, uninterrupted compounding, reduced leakage, recapture of interest, and control of the flow of money, becomes much more powerful at scale. What happens when the same principles are applied to 6 or 7-figure retained earnings instead of just a paycheck? If you're not a business owner yet, these principles still apply. But once you are, the stakes are higher and the opportunities are bigger. And the mistakes are more expensive. Wouldn't it make sense to think differently once the numbers got bigger? This is what I say. The infinite banking concept isn't a product. It's a framework. It's a system. And frameworks scale best inside a business. In the next video, I'll walk you through what the process actually looks like from education to implementation, so you know exactly what to expect.